Sri Lanka, the troubled island nation wounded by terrorism, goes to polls on November 16. More than 250 people were killed when Easter Day bombings ripped through churches and hotels in April this year. This had badly hit the nation's tourism sector. The country earned around 5% of its revenue from tourism in 2018. Around 60 million voters are all set to cast their votes in the election that is being held at a time when the economy is down. The ruling New Democratic Front has fielded Housing Minister Sajith Premadasa as its presidential candidate. After considering Speaker Karu Jayasuriya and Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe for the post, the New Democratic Front finalized Sajith. He is the son of Sri Lanka's former president Ranasinghe Premadasa. After his father was allegedly assassinated by a Tamil nationalist militant in 1993, Sajith entered politics. He is set to face former Defence Secretary Gotabaya Rajapakse from the Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna. Gotabaya is the younger brother of former President Mahinda Rajapakse. During the civil war between the state and Tamil rebels, Gotabaya is alleged to have allowed abduction and extrajudicial killings. However, he had denied these allegations.
These allegations are quite absurd. Take, for instance, the allegation that the security forces killed or gravely mistreated those who surrendered or detained. This has been repeated loudly and repeated often, but it is not an accusation that stands up to scrutiny.
Gotabaya's poll promise highlights safeguarding of the country's national security. He is popular among the Sinhala Buddhist majority that has been backing the Rajapakse family. They attribute the ending of the 26-year-long civil war in 2009 to Gotabaya. On the other hand, the Tamil National Alliance has extended its support to Sajith. The northern and eastern provinces of Sri Lanka comprise people of Tamil origin in large numbers. Tamil leaders not only took under consideration the war crimes, but also the state autonomy promised by Sajith.
2005 ஆண்டு துவக்கம் ஒரு சர்வாதிகார ஆட்சி இந்த நாட்டில் நடைபெற்றது. பல அட்டூழியங்கள் மக்கள் மீது கட்டவிழ்த்து விடப்பட்டது, விசேஷமாக தமிழ் மக்கள் மீது. மனித உரிமை மீறல்கள், அடிப்படை உரிமை மீறல்கள், கொலைகள், காணாமல் போன விடயங்கள். சஜித் பிரேமதாசை பொறுத்தவரையில் அவர் அரசாங்கத்தில் இருந்திருக்கின்றார், அமைச்சராக இருந்திருக்கின்றார். அவரை நாங்கள் ஒரு தோஷவாதியாக கருதவில்லை. நாட்டை ஒற்றுமையாக முன்னேற்ற வேண்டும். அவ்விதமான ஒரு நாட்டில் எல்லா மக்களும் சமத்துவமாக உரிமை பெற்று வாழ வேண்டும் என்ற கருத்தை பகிரங்கமாக கூறுகின்றார். தன்னுடைய தேர்தல் விஞ்ஞாபனத்தில் மாநிலங்கள் பிராந்தியங்களுக்கு புதிய அதிகாரம் விடுத்து பகிரங்கமாக கூறியிருக்கின்றார். கோத்தாபய ராஜபக்சவை பொறுத்தவரையில் ஆட்சி அதிகாரம் சம்பந்தமாக அவர் எதையும் கூறவில்லை.
Not only the lack of support from minorities haunts Gotabaya, but also the corruption charges against him. Gotabaya has been accused of embezzling state funds to a tune of 33.9 million Sri Lankan rupees. He, however, has got an interim injunction in the case from the Supreme Court. In addition to that, the Tamil diaspora in the United States has sued Gotabaya for alleged murders committed during the Civil War.
If Mr. Gotabaya Rajapakse wins a landslide victory, as his ardent supporters seem to think, yes, and it will be back with a vengeance. There will be no questions as to what the mandate is. It will be very clear that the country has decided that it should be a singular, an authoritarian, majoritarian mandate.
Apart from these two leaders, Anurakumara Disanayake of the Janata Vimukti Peramuna and Mahesh Senanayake of the National People's Party are in the contest. The results are expected to be declared on November 17 or a day later.